Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I made this bonsai tree cake. To start, I just created a form of the bonsai tree using some wire. I also had a picture as inspiration to get just the shape as close as possible to a real bonsai tree. And then I just started covering the whole structure with aluminum foil, and that way it will be easier to go over with the mother chocolate. And that's what I'm doing right over here. As you can see, I'm applying mother chocolate to all the trunk or all the structure to get the form as close as possible to a real tree, or kind of the texture to a real tree. So I'm applying several layers of it, and then I moved my trunk to a dummy cake, so in that way I can see better how everything is it's getting. And now I'm gonna show you how I created the leaves and moss for this tree. I started with an egg and some sugar. Using a hand mixture, I just mixed this until it was foamy like this, and then I added some honey and mixed again, added some food coloring, mixed again, and then I finished the mixture by hand, adding some flour and baking powder. This mixture I divided it into two disposable cups and microwaved them for 50 seconds until it was spongy like this. Now I'm just ensembling, and I just had some leftover cake. That's why it looks really funky. And the same with the buttercream. I'm using just leftover cake and leftover buttercream that I had from other orders and cakes that I made, and I'm just trying to use it for this other project that I'm just experimenting. So I crumb cut it, although this is a really generous crumb coat. That's what I did over there. And then I cleaned just the board, put it aside, and now I'm working on mother chocolate just to cover the cake. I used a little bit of the brown mother chocolate just to cover the top, so it looks a little bit like the soil. And then I'm using black for the pot. I'm using actually two colors, like black and white. So black is gonna be the bottom of the pot, and then the top part is going to be white. And that's what I'm doing right over there. I'm using my leftover mother chocolate as well, so I'm trying to use as efficiently as possible all what I have, because I didn't have a lot of mother chocolate to work with, so that's what you see, a lot of seams that are not really well covered. Now I'm using a straw to create kind of like a base for the tree. I realized that the stick that I left to attach the tree to the cake was really short, so the dollop was going to give an extra support to it. And that's what I did over there. Now, as you can see, I added some white mother chocolate just to add a little bit more of variety of color, kind of like giving more depth to the and dimension to the tree instead of like just being one color. And then I also decided that I wanted to create more texture using my fingers, and finally I went with paint, like food coloring actually, and created more like different shades, and like added some black and like darkish brown. And I did exactly the same with the foliage or the leaves for the tree. I actually just used some yellow and white and blue food coloring to add some dimension, so you know, because like the leaves are not just one color. And then with some crackers, I just mashed them, crushed them, and made them look a little bit as sand. Added some of the rocks that I created with mother chocolate as well, and added some moss in the base as well, so it looks a little bit more realistic, I felt. And there you have it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and to also comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys, and you have a good day. See you next time. Bye.